Hi everyone, welcome to my next X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is against a passerby called Chi, and looking at that team, I thought, this could actually be quite the battle. And of course I'm going to lead off with my Smeargle to get up those entry hazards. Still, this was before I figured out the camera stuff, although occasionally the focus is kind of lame. But anyway, yep. I'd come up against an Espeon before and I realized Spore wouldn't work, so I thought I'd go straight for the Sticky Web. Unfortunately that doesn't work either, which is great for me, so I end up switching, and I don't want to get any more of my own hazards up against myself. I figure still Espeon there is a dark type, Espeon there is a Psychic type and I'm a Dark type, so hopefully I should be able to do some damage. Unfortunately gets up the Reflect, but I figure best to raise my attack, hopefully negate the effects of the Reflect. And yes, since this was my physical attacking Greninja, the one I got from Professor Sycamore, I end up putting Power Up Punch on here. And I guess he didn't realize that Psychic moves don't work on Dark Pokemon, and I end up going for the Night Slash, which unfortunately, probably due to the Reflect, doesn't kill. But I know I'll be able to kill it next go. Not sure why he went for Toxic again, I guess he just didn't want to switch out. But that's good for me, as long as Espeon's down I should be free to get up any of my hazards. So, unfortunately Greninja is taking the damage from Toxic. But yes, sends in Clefable. Now this was one of the first Clefables I encountered from this gen in competitive play, and I was very disappointed to see it using Evasion. Even I knew that Evasion wasn't something that should be used in online battles against other people, because it just walls you. Keep missing. Luckily I'm able to get one through here, but I'm not able to do much damage, possibly due to the Reflect, and I believe Clefable gets the Unaware ability, which means any status boosts I do won't be taken in effect. I was very lucky and glad I was able to at least do some damage, but unfortunately Greninja goes down. So here I decide to bring in one of the new Pokemon that I was able to IV breed and train, and in comes Kabutops, which has the egg move Rapid Spin. I figured now will be a good time to get rid of the Sticky Web that I put up. And unfortunately, not only does this guy using Minimize to make me miss, it bloody knows Rest as well. So yeah, and it turns out Rapid Spin won't even work here. And to add insult to injury, it's powering up its defenses. How am I supposed to be able to kill this thing now? At this point I was considering just forfeiting the match, but I didn't want to give this smug git the win. So I figure I'll stay, get up my, boost my accuracy a bit, see if I can get a hit on. But nope, keep missing the Rapid Spin here, while this guy just takes me down. Can't believe it. But yep, unfortunately Kabutops' special defense is not the best in the world, and I go down. But I think I have a match for this guy. That Dazzling Gleam shouldn't be able to hurt Volcarona, so none of his moves can hurt me, and no matter how much he wants to power up, I can power up too. So this turns into a bit of a war of attrition, and as I decide to power up, hopefully if I power up enough I should be able to do some damage and eventually kill it, unless he wants to switch out. But considering how much he's raised his evasion and defenses, I don't think he's going to want to do that yet. So I want to get up at least 3 if I can before I try and attack. Yeah, that Dazzling Gleam does nothing as I raise my special defense. But yeah, this is my third one. Hopefully I'll give Fire Dance a go here, see if I can do some damage. Need to get rid of this thing, it is a horribly annoying Pokemon. Nope, I go for another one just to be safe. Which makes sense, this thing's special defense is through the roof, along with its evasion. So I'll be lucky regardless of how much damage I can do. And yes, Bug Buzz. I guess I didn't realize Bug wasn't that effective against Fairy here. I believe I learned from my mistake though. I've since checked up those charts. I even printed one off actually, one of those nice charts that tell you which moves are effective against which Pokemon, etc. Got it from Reddit, of course. Reddit is a great place for Pokemon information. I figure I've got nothing to lose by just raising my stats here. Unfortunately, this is quite the stally battle here. This annoying Pokemon. I'm very glad that places like Smogon banned evasion because it is just not worth it. It's lucky I just happened to have a Volcarona on me. If I didn't, I would have been pretty screwed. This guy would have probably taken out the rest of my team. He's maxed out his defenses, so I figure go for it. And does a tiny bit of damage. So I hope I'm just able to kill it before it can rest up on me. Shouldn't be enough, but luckily it is. And he goes down. Now I've got that big thing out of the way, and my Volcarona has its specs masked up. Hidden power on my Volcarona is actually Dragon, so this is super effective. And on a multi-scale Dragonite, that did quite a lot from full health. Unfortunately, I gave him the weakness policy boost, so his attack is immensely strong, and down goes Volcarona in one hit. Luckily, since Smeargle's sash is still intact, I should be able to put this guy to sleep and not have to worry about him. Yeah, that could have been quite devastating. And again, I apologize about the camera. I have since fixed this issue to the best of my ability. And to sleep. I figure since I wasn't able to get up any of my hazards earlier, I might as well get some up now. Although it may be a little greedy. So up go the Stealth Rocks, and next for the Sticky Web. Unfortunately, he wakes up and I get put down. So, not a good day for Smeargle there. Smeargle. In comes Gallade. Thinking maybe there was a chance I could survive a hit, but come to think of it, no. Not with the weakness policy boost. Won't be able to survive anything considering how low Gallade's defense is. But I've still got some aces up my sleeve. Good old Malamar. And yes, in the Sticky Web, I forgot, his speed raises. And since that guy didn't use Dragon Dance, down it goes. So now I've got +1 defense, +1 attack, and +1... Did I say defense? Yeah, +1 defense, +1 attack, and +1 speed thanks to the Sticky Web. I'm able to outspeed the Starmie, and considering that's a psychic type, I use my dark move against it. And down that goes. I should be in for the good Malamar sweep here. This becomes quite a thing with me. Malamar is one of my favourite Pokemon, and once he's got a Sticky Web beneath him, he is unstoppable. Muck, I know he's weak against Psychic, so hopefully this should take it out. But it lives with a Sliver. So, this shouldn't do much, which it doesn't. And considering the size of his HP, one superpower should be able to take that out while boosting me up. Which boosts me up to take out his last Pokemon. Or her last Pokemon, I guess, assuming that this was a girl. And down goes the Muck. I wish Muck had a bit more attack. He'd be quite a good Pokemon. Aegislash. Malamar is one of my favourite counters to Aegislash, because he goes for a King Shield, and thanks for that attack boost, mate. Nice. One of my favourite things was finding that out. So I think I'm on +4 attack at the moment, and there ain't much this Aegislash can do. Even his defensive form, my Night Slash takes it out, and that gives me victory for this battle. I was very happy considering that annoying Clefable, so good battle. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.